Charles Mingus, Mingus I have on other recommendations suggested other jazz albums as good starting points for those wishing to get into jazz, but now I think I should have suggested this one. I should have listened to it sooner, but I was probably put off by the fact that Charles Mingus was a bass player and that Joni Mitchell named one of her more challenging albums after him. It was recorded in 1959 at a time when other jazz artists were finding new ways and avoiding the past. But what makes this an ideal starting point is that Mingus embraces the jazz that came before him. It references older styles like Dixieland and bebop. It has bright, playful melodies in surprising styles that merge into sections with cool jazz harmonies. Those moody chords that make your standard major and minor chords sound childlike. The opening track is a carnival of lolloping, bop-bopping rhythm, like a melange of tunes from fairground rides. It is apparently influenced by the gospel music Mingus would have heard as a child. It does have a particularly joyous quality. In stark opposition to this, the second track, Goodbye Pork Pie Hat, though still melodic, is slow and mournful, almost funereal. It is a tribute to Lester Young and was famously covered by Jeff Beck. In other places, the album sounds like music written for 1960s spy films, filmed in black and white by French New Wave film directors. One track obviously influenced the writers of the Spider-Man theme. There is the usual layout of heads that grab your attention before the solo instruments improvise to a steady swing. But even the solos are melodic. Different instruments pair up to play brief riffs, making unusual textures. There is blues, but it is thankfully nothing like the guitar blues jam blues. It has melodies and changes with a blues feel that are created by highlighting the blue notes. As you would expect being the bass player, Mingus's expert upright bass is often high in the mix, but it is never inappropriate. Mingus by Charles Mingus.